let's just do what we always do on this channel and share some insecurities. I have just got ready to film my, you will have seen it before this goes up, what is it called? My August anticipated releases video. Now, I've got dressed for this. I've even put on, I always put on like perfume or body spray when I'm filming, which I realise is ridiculous because none of you can smell me, but it just, I don't know, it just makes me feel good. And I was going to put on some lipstick, but I realised I'm drinking coffee, so that's probably not a good idea. However, what I came to the vlog to share with you, those people that don't watch these vlogs miss out on some top quality content, don't they? But just that, so this dress that I've put on, it's raining here still, but it is hot, it's humid, I am menopausal, as I mentioned a lot. And this is one of my absolute favourite summer dresses. And normally I don't think about it, but today I'm like really conscious of my arms. So there's part of me that's like, no, get changed, filming something else. But I figured that this is me. Yeah, the dress, by the way, is this one. It's originally Next Beachwear. It has pockets. This was about £9 from the British Heart Foundation charity shop, and I absolutely love it. They do it in a white as well, which I'm on the lookout for. And bless my mum, it had come apart a little bit because I wear it that often. And at the weekend, when she was looking after Nana, she fixed it for me. So love you, mummy. Don't think my mum watches my vlogs. I don't know if my mum even knows what YouTube is, if I'm quite honest. But yes, just wanted to share that little insecurity here because I think a lot of the time people are put off starting booktubes because I think that we can make it look so kind of polished and easy, but actually behind the scenes I'm a hot mess, which is why I love these weekly vlogs, because I do edit things. I edit most of the time I edit myself coughing and sneezing, or I edit out times when I'm just sit here going what was I gonna say? But generally I leave a lot of stuff in these that I wouldn't leave in a sit down video. But yeah, just wanted to share that with you, and I better get on with filming because I'm hoping to film 2 videos today. So before we lose the last of the natural light, because I have a headache, so I'm not putting the ring light on. Take a shot every time I tell you that. Anyway, this week, let's put it this way. I have a few things to catch you up on this week, and you will have seen for the clips, Monday, Tuesday, smashing it. Went out to see the Barbie movie with Stacey, which was perfect. Possibly may go and see it again. That's how much I enjoyed it. But when I came home, well, as I was getting back to Stacey's, Tom messaged me saying, I think Ernie's hurt his paw. He's walking funny. Turns out that he'd got this wound on his paw. Now, Tom said that when he came in from being out, he didn't act like anything was wrong. And so Tom only noticed it when he went to feed them, and he jumped off the sofa and started limping. But he said thinking about it, before that, he'd been like aggressively biting his leg. So I don't know whether he'd been bitten or stung or something, and it had irritated his like back. Is it a leg? It's not the paw, it's just the like his back leg. Anyway, and there was this big, I mean, it was about that big, the wound, and it was bleeding. So I used the Vidivet app, which is what I used when he hurt his other paw a couple of weeks ago. And they said just to keep an eye on it, try and clean it, put him in a cone, and just watch him. Now, if you haven't seen the pictures on my Instagram, I will put in a picture here of him in his cone. I thought if I'm going to have to buy a cone, I'm going to make sure I buy the damn cutest one I've ever bought. And so, because I was worried about him, and Bert and Ernie sleep in our porch at night, and already whenever Bert went near him, Ernie was growling at him. They usually get along fine, but obviously I know what it's like when you don't feel very well and someone is bugging you. So I didn't want to shut them in the porch, but then in the living room there's far too many things that they could damage. So I slept on the sofa, and slept awkwardly on the sofa for 2 nights because he slept right in the corner. We've got like a corner sofa, so I would have been really comfy if I could have slept with my head in the corner. But no, I let the cat get comfy. And so yesterday and today, I think anyway I would have had a bit of a flare. I would have had my normal kind of socialising hangover. But yeah, I've just felt really, really rough after I had 2 nights of really interrupted sleep, and then last night I slept for like 12 hours and possibly had too much sleep. So I'm trying to force myself to stay awake till a reasonable time today. I had a letter in the post on Monday or Tuesday, really early in the week, saying that they had reviewed my CT scan and X-ray of when I was in hospital with the kidney stone, and they said that although that it had been reported that I might have a stone on the CT, they couldn't see anything on the X-ray. Now, I don't fully know whether this means that A, it could have passed in between the CT and the X-ray. However, sorry, I've got something in my eye. However, this query stone had shown up the year before when I had a CT scan, when I ended up having my appendix out. So they have asked me to go for a repeat CT just so they can get a better look at what's going on. So now I'm not sure whether it even is a stone, or if there was a stone that passed, or whether it's something to do with my adhesions. But I'm pleased to report that already I've had a CT scan appointment through, so that's going to be on the 16th of August. Also have had my SACAT scan appointment come through. You have to have these done 2 weeks apart, 2 scans a week apart, and this is at Nuclear Medicine. So I'm going for that on the 5th and 12th of August. I'll take you guys along with me and show you what I can, as it's one of the few things that's kind of mystery to me. I've had CT scans before, I've had MRIs, I've had ultrasounds, I've had X-rays, I've had endoscopies, I've had colonoscopies. I had a colonoscopy years ago. Is there anything else that I've had tests wise? No. I said to my sister earlier, I'm basically having a full MOT now. And yeah, so I'm not going to say that I'm looking forward to those scans, but I'm just fingers crossed that they find something and we can get to the bottom of this flare that has been ongoing now for far too long. Book-wise, I have DNF'd a book, and that is Everything's Fine by Cecilia Rabis. And thank you so much to Book Break for sending this to me, but this book was just not what I thought it was going to be. And I've been really trying to push myself to read it, but after watching Olivia's Catastrophes review of this earlier today, I am more confident in my decision to DNF. So many people have said that this, like, I couldn't have loved this more, a stunning debut, funny as hell. I didn't find this funny at all, and I think it gave me real vibes of The Hating Game by Sally Thorne, which is another one that I just can't get my head round. But the whole idea of this is, can a black liberal woman and a conservative white man sustain a relationship, I guess? But I think this is more literary than I thought it was going to be, and yeah, not for me. So I'll be passing that on to someone who will make more use out of it. A book that I did finish and love, if you've seen on my Instagram, I was on the Tandem Collective read along for The Honeymoon by Kate Gray. Absolutely bloody love this one. Now, I will say, I did think this was a debut, and so I went into it going, wow, this is really brilliant for a debut. Although it is the author's debut thriller, she has written some women's fiction under the name Katie Collins. Now, I need to go back, I think, because I tried to read The Best Is Yet to Come by Katie Collins, and I think that I DNF'd it because I just wasn't getting into it. But actually, if she can write like this, maybe I should give it another chance. Or maybe it's just that she is more suited to the thriller genre. I really don't like giving people too much about thrillers because I don't want to spoil anything. And there are big content warnings to check out for this one, including things... I will put down below, there is a website that has content warnings, so I think if you need them, seek them out. But if you don't, I would go into this one knowing as little as possible. This is the kind of... I liken this to books like T.M. Logan's The Holiday. I love thrillers set on a holiday. This is from the narrative of two women that meet on this holiday, and can I say holiday any more times? I love this. I think I gave this a 5-star. I didn't want to put it down. I was only supposed to read 20% a day, and I was supposed to read it from Tuesday to tomorrow. I finished it on Wednesday. When I was staying up with the cat, just kept reading and kept reading. Absolutely loved being part of the group chat on Instagram. And yeah, if you like your thrillers, I think you will like this one. This has not long been released, I don't think. And I think it is only available in hardback, ebook and audio at the moment. So I will keep it on my radar for when we have the paperback release. But this was a gorgeous floppy paperback, which you know I love. I won't keep this one in my collection. I will pass this on to someone and possibly pick up a paperback of it myself when it's released. And then today I got some unsolicited book mail that was actually sent to my old address, so props to the postman for bringing it to me. If there are any publishers that watch this that want to send me ARCs, please do get in touch, because I have changed address. Although I did change address, we've been here nearly a year now, but anyway. So this is I'll Leave You With This by Kylie Ladd. And it says, 3 years after the death of their beloved brother, all Daniel's sisters have left of him are their memories. They know he's helped others by donating his organs, but as miracles come true for the recipients, his own family are struggling with their devastating loss, with each sister at a crossroads of her own. When Claire suggests that they find the people Daniel's death saved, her sisters have their doubts. Will meeting them help to bring the sisters back together, or will old tensions and surfacing secrets splinter the fragile family ties forever? I'm not sure if I would have requested that one, but it does sound good, so I am looking forward to reading it. That is everything that I've got to share with you this week. This weekend, I say Nana's family, they're my family as well, but Nana's niece is coming up from down south to come and see us, and we're going out for a meal tomorrow. And then next week, I don't really have much planned. I was meant to be going to Dudley, but now I'm having my scan right in the middle of when I was meant to be in Dudley. So I'm just going to try and be kind to myself and get myself back going. Is that even good English? Probably not. So I'm going to sign off here. I hope you're all well, and if you have enjoyed this vlog, please do like and subscribe below, and until next time, look after yourselves. Bye.